Hello, this is Jason. I'm the fat foster parent. I've been running little things on here and there where I'll get on here and talk about stuff. And I've got a charity that I've been trying to push. It's on GoFundMe, where we do Christmas presents for local foster kids, and been trying to raise funds for that. That's been falling flat on its face. I don't know if people just don't care about foster kids or not seeing or not believing is real, but I've been growing my hair out for 2 years to donate to a cancer charity, wig charity, that makes wigs for cancer victims. And then we've been doing this foster care thing for several years where we do a gift drive every year for Christmas. And well, I thought this year my hair is getting long enough to cut for the cancer charity that I'd do a fundraiser. Hell, I thought it'd be funny. I thought people would love to pay for seeing some fat guy get his head shaved completely bald. Yeah, I think I'd look funny as hell with bald headed. So I guess not many other people have that kind of sense of humor. But we're looking for $10,000 for me to shave my head bald, and everybody thinks, "Oh, that's a lot of money." $10,000. That's about $80 a child for the kids in care here locally for Christmas presents. So I mean, that's not a lot of money. And I even did a bonus where I said that if we busted that one and made it to $20,000, that I would paint myself gold and do a YouTube video to where I dressed up like Buddha and called myself the Fat Buddha. I mean, hell, I'm already fat. Might as well be bald and gold, right? Yeah. Wish I was made of gold. Okay. Anyway, this week I want to talk about the perils of foster care. We've got a sibling group that we've had for years, and we love them dearly. But the oldest boy decided 2 weeks ago that he wanted to run away. And I mean, I don't know what goes through these kids' heads sometimes. I mean, he's 15 years old, of course, and I know he thinks he's got the world by the tail, and, he's doing his own thing and don't want to listen to anybody. But, he ran away because he was about to lose access to the internet. Think about that. This boy ran away from a cushy house with satellite TV, AC, internet, games, and everything because he was about to lose internet access because he did not want to partake in family events. Now, when I say partake in family events, I'm saying meaning that he did not want to come and sit down and eat dinner with the rest of his siblings and us. He did not want to sit and like a family and watch TV and discuss things of the day with us. He did not want anything to do with us. And, and then he thought, well, if it says that, why should I have to do any chores since I don't want to be part of this? So I gave him what he wanted. I told him, okay, I said, well, you don't want to be part of this family. You don't have to be. I'm not going to force that upon you. I'm not some Nazi dictator. I'm not going to make you act like you want to be here. I mean, you're in foster care. I know you don't want to be here. You want to be back home where you used to get run wild and free. But I said, there are consequences with that, though. I mean, if you're not going to be part of a family unit, then you don't get the niceties of the family unit. And the niceties of the family unit is, we got satellite TV. We got internet access to play Xbox. We got multiple TVs so that Xbox can be streaming while the other people are streaming videos, or on another TV. And I told him, I said, but those niceties go away. They're no longer yours to use because that's for people in the family to use. And not necessarily meaning that you're, my blood family, because there's different levels of family. But that's for family members to use. And since you're just a boarder and I'm just putting you up with room and board, that's not for you. That's not one of your amenities. You got to bring your own amenity. He didn't like that. And, it didn't sink into him too much whenever we first discussed it. And, I said, but this is your choice. You get to choose if this is what you want to do. And, he got up after we had a talk, walked out of my office and walked across the street to the store and bought him a drink. And, while he was gone, I went to changing all of my internet passwords and all this good stuff. So, only us family members would be able to use all the stuff. And he came back and sat down in the office and got on my tablet now, and went to go get on the internet. And there was no internet there. And he sat there for a few minutes, and then he just got up and walked out and left. So this 15-year-old boy with no skills, no life skills at all, no work skills, not even an identification because he left his ID card in the vehicle. We had taken him to get his learner's license, and we're planning on taking him to get his driver's license when he turned 16 in October. But, he decided he wanted to not do any schoolwork and fail every subject for the school year. So we decided that he wasn't going to get his driver's license till he got his grades up, because we weren't going to add that expense to our insurance whenever he wasn't willing to do the classwork. We didn't ask for straight A's, asked for passing. It ain't like, but anyway. But this boy decided to leave because no internet access. He couldn't watch TikTok. He couldn't watch YouTube. He couldn't play his Xbox online. I don't know. I grew up in the damn generation to where, we had video games, but we went outside and played. Video games were for rainy days. We went outside and enjoyed ourselves. We did things, which, as fat as I am now, you can't tell that. Excuse me. That's a good burp. Tasted like steak biscuit. But, we used to go outside and ride bikes and meet people in the neighborhood and hang out on the street and play football, baseball, stickball, whatever, half rubber. Kids nowadays, all they do is play on a daggum phone or play on a video game. They don't go out and socialize. Their only socialization is people on the other end of that phone or on the other end of that video game. That's sad. Think about that. We're about to be a country to where people do not want to meet other people. How's that going to work for the growth of our country, I'm not too bright. The youth of this country, I've said it for years, and I truly believe that we are there now. I said that we were watching the birth of the Idiocracy. And if you've never seen that movie, go rent it, watch it, and look at the way things are going today, and you'll believe it. You can't believe a thing that comes out of a politician's mouth. It's all lies. It's all lies for personal gain. Used to politicians, whenever they would get elected, and it doesn't matter what party, so don't even get me thinking, it's a Trump or this or that. I don't care what party you are. Republican, Democrat, Trump supporter, not a Trump supporter, independent. If you have been in office more than 2 terms, you are scum. You are a liar, you are a cheat, and you are a thief. I was told that a long time ago by somebody, that what makes a politician, or the definition of a politician, is a liar, a cheat, and a thief. And I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. And I think it gets worse and worse every year. They lie more, they cheat more, and they steal more. We're living in a time right now to where our country is being told to go and hide and stay inside to get away from this virus, COVID-19. When let's get real here, the biggest threat to COVID-19 is vitamin D, sunlight. But they're telling you to wear a mask and stay inside. Does that make any sense? If the sunlight kills the virus, wouldn't you want to get out and do it? And vitamin D helps fight the virus. And your biggest absorption of vitamin D for your body is sun. Shouldn't you tell people to be going to the beach? Get out in the sun, enjoy yourself, get the fresh air, let the sun beam down on you, you know, go lay on the beach and absorb that vitamin D. That would be the things to be telling people, not to stay inside where it's dark and cool and wear a mask. You know, I'm not too damn bright. I've been living with this. We're small business owners, and we shut down for 3 months. Now everybody else shut down, but I mean, hell, we were still having to pay the bills, so why didn't we just come? So that's what we did. So we shut down for 3 months, and then after 3 months, we opened the doors back up and came back in our office. I mean, what was the point? Sit home and do nothing there? Or at least be in the office so when other people that had common sense like us decided, hey, it's a bunch of BS, I'm going back to work, we were there for them. So we decided to come back to the office, and that's what we've done. And you know what? I have not worn a mask not one single time, and I have never been yelled at by anybody. I have never gotten sick. I have never had any issues. Think about that for a minute. That's pretty daggum bad whenever you the government's telling you to hide, and I hadn't hid at all. And Lord knows I got health problems. Hello? Hey.